Recorded live with little or no editing. It's Defense Up. I'm Run 7, your defense dialyst, pumping fresh blood into that old defense. These intros can't get any worse. I swear to God. Okay. Is the dialysis even a thing? Like the person that runs the dialysis machine? I don't know. Okay, so we got the recruiter defense right here. And we grade on 5 things here. Oh, shoot. I forgot my blazer. I'll be right back. Can't miss out on the blazer, guys. We just can't miss out on the blazer. All right, we grade on 5 different things here. Who you're using, their placement, their power levels, their ISOs, and what kind of mood I'm in. So, first up, we've got Tron. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. We've got, we're missing ISOs. We've got placements. Placement's okay. And we got Ultron in here. Now, personally, I think that Ultron on this team is great when you're going into like a small Marauders or something like that. Also, I think Ultron can be used in other places on offense. He's power crept to all hell. He doesn't have enough red stars. He's kind of useless. This team's kind of useless. So throwing it on defense is fine. It's a filler, whatever. It's not a great defensive team at all, though. Okay. Also, you're missing ISOs. There's no excuse for that. ISO level 1 costs almost nothing, and it really does help out the team. I'm not even sure what we should be using because we don't come across this on defense very often. Let's see. Healer on Rescue. Okay. Striker on Ultron. Yes. Let's go Skirmisher on Rescue. Help me out here, chat. I'm not familiar with these ones. Definitely want to go Striker or Raider on War Machine and Striker on Tony Stark. Yeah, let's go Raider on War Machine and I think Skirmisher on Rescue. Or excuse me, on Ironheart. Yeah, Ironheart. God, I haven't used this team in forever. This team's so old. It's kind of garbage. Your power levels are really wonky. This is nothing. People are going to roll over this team no matter what. Ultron's the scariest thing on this team, and Ultron's just not scary anymore. I think you should get rid of this team, put in something better. You could use Ultron or... Yeah, really, Ultron's the only thing you can use on all offense at this power level, and it's not worth bringing up the power level of these characters. Not until we get some new members or rework to this team, and there's nothing like that in sight. So I'm not a big fan of this one. Yeah, I'm going to give you like a D-. It's a filler team. It's better than Shield Guards, but it's really nothing. Just a D for this team at best. Let's see here. Team number 2, Uncanny with Beast and Bishop. Huh. That's different. Okay, so Bishop is providing you the initial taunt so people can't just go in there, but then Phoenix is going to be stealing those negative buffs and taking away that taunt, which is okay because he's not super powerful. Yeah, but Beast, man, I mean, obviously you don't have Jubes unlocked, so that must be what's going on. Wolverine on this team is terrible. You should put, I don't know, I mean, if you're running Beast on here, you could put Storm back in. Psylocke gives those evades, really helps out. Psylocke kind of works against the whole metric with Phoenix being so big, you kind of want Phoenix to just go ahead and get hit. So, I don't know, maybe Wolverine is the one for you on this team. Again, this is a junk filler team. The biggest thing is Phoenix is in here, so they do have to worry about that. But maybe if somebody has a baby Kestrel or something in there, they can come in and wipe this thing out. Let's see, Striker, Healer, Raider, Skirmisher, Striker. Those ISOs are correct. You could put Raider on Wolverine, not that it really matters, because he's only going to take 1 turn before he dies. I don't really like it. I think it's a trash team. I think your power levels are wonky. Your placement, you could put Beast to the outside, swap him with Wolverine. That's all I can really think. Yeah. I don't know. Uncanny's kind of gone downhill so bad. They're not really that important either. People are doing like an Uncanny Doom comp when they have Doom unlocked. There's not much to do with this. I'm going to give you a D+ for this. You got your, you know what? I'll give you a C- for this. You got your ISOs right. You just power this team up a little bit. I think you should swap out Wolverine for one of the other tunes. You know, and of course, you're going to be pulling us all apart once you get the Axemen, once you get Jubilee unlocked. Team number 3, AIM. See, Ultron would go better on this team, tell you the truth, for a defensive team. It's crap, though. 137, this isn't stopping anything. Healer on everybody just to give him some sustain. That's something to do. But you wasted Ions, bringing him up to healer level 3 and 4. Scientist Supreme is a healer. Graviton is not a healer. He's a raider. The Monstrosity, he's a striker. You could use him as a healer because he has a big health bar. He had a big health bar. Sorry, we're in the MSF 2.0 now, where health bars have to be monstrous to count. So maybe healers, no. What's the Scientist as a healer? I guess. I don't use them very often. And then, oh wow, you got the crappiest 2 in here. Okay, you need to get AIM Security in here and put them in place of... Oh, my screen doesn't go over all the way. I adjusted things. I was all screwy today, and my screens are all screwed up, so I can't point at stuff like I want to. Yeah, change that AIM Scientist or AIM... whatever that character is that nobody uses, change that out with AIM Security. AIM Security heals and should be a healer. And then that other guy with the cracked faceplate, who I don't even use ever at all, like absolute trash tune, swap them out with Assaulter. And then you got yourself a team. The power levels are super wonky. Don't invest in this team anymore at all. It's a garbage team. Get it off your defense. This is a D. Yeah, it's just trash, all around trash. Wrong people, wrong ISOs, wrong placement, power level, everything. It's a D. It's just better than Shield Guards. You know, you're not using up offensive resources, so that's okay. All right, Doc Ock, Sinister 6. Get Mysterio off this team. He's a liability. Think you should put Rhino in his place. Get Shocker out of there. Put in... Yeah, get... Wow. You're like using all 4 of the wrong people. Okay, you need to be using Electro and Swarm and Vulture and Rhino. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. I see people doing some stuff like keeping Shocker in here and using Rhino as the summons so that Doc Ock doesn't summon somebody squishy. He summons Rhino instead, and Rhino isn't as squishy. So the symbiotes and the Axemen can't use him as turn meter speed up maneuver. Honestly, I see everybody starting to take Doc Ock and the Sinister 6 off of defense and using Doc Ock on hybrid offense teams and sometimes hybrid defense teams. This team's just, it's no good anymore. We're waiting for Kraven the Hunter to come out or somebody else to come out and breathe some new life into this team. But yeah, it's kind of garbage. If you're going to run this team, I think you should go Skirmisher on Mysterio. You should go Striker on Shocker. You should go, yeah, Raider's correct, Healer's correct, and Raider works on that one also. You can also do Skirmisher on Green Goblin. But yeah, change who you're using. That's no good. No good at all. C-. Hero Brawler team, you should be using Ghost Rider on your Supernatural team. That's still a very good offensive team. It's like a tier 2, maybe tier 3 offensive team. They're still really good, very useful, especially at our level. He's fast and he's a Hero Brawler, so he's getting some use. But the problem is you don't have Miss Marvel as a skirmisher. This team is garbage. You just destroyed this entire team's value because you've got her as a striker. She has to be skirmisher. Everybody else is striker. You can run Squirrel Nuts as a healer, but it doesn't matter because she's got 0 investment. So, again, this looks like just a filler tune. A filler team that you're not caring about. You know what? Points for you for not caring about your defense and going hard on offense. I've seen you get some wins in war and stuff, so we know you're doing the right thing and you're just not wasting stuff. So that's okay. But get some ISOs on this. Get a healer level 1 on Squirrel Girl. Get a striker on America Chavez, and get Skirmisher, for God's sake. Get Skirmisher on Miss Marvel. That will really help improve this team. They might actually even get a win if somebody comes in here not paying attention to what the power level is of Ghost Rider. But take Ghost Rider off this team. Put in, I don't know, Spider-Man or Captain Marvel. Maybe that'll help you out. It's a junk team. All these are junk teams, man. But yeah, you're missing ISOs. Placement doesn't matter so much on this team, although I'd go ahead and put Squirrel Girl on the outside and swap her with Ghost Rider. It's something to do. Get those ISOs on those missing 2 people. I'm gonna give you a man. This missing that ISO on Miss Marvel is just that's unforgivable. That's a D right there. Team number 6, Inhumans, straight Inhumans team. Get rid of Quake and Karnak and instead put in Coulson and either Medic or Kestrel. I don't recommend Kestrel. She's too good on offense right now. We need her for those hero for hire teams. But you can put something else in there. Just get rid of Karnak and Quake. They're useless on this team, and you can find better stuff. Coulson is pretty good because he's got synergy with Yo-Yo, and he pops off early, blows stuff up. Medic to keep Coulson alive, but somebody can come in with a Zemo team and pop your Medic and, I don't know, something like that. Let's see. You've got Striker Skirmisher on Yo-Yo Black Bolt. You've got Healer on Crystal. That's okay. You could also do Raider. You don't want to change it because you've already overinvested. Going to ISO level 2 at this point isn't... You better know what you're doing. Quake should have been a Raider. Karnak... On this team, Karnak is a Striker. By himself, Karnak is a Skirmisher. Excuse me. I just don't like this team on defense. I think they're a better offensive team still at our level for sure. You got a nice, decent Black Bolt there. Yeah. So if you're going to run this comp, go Coulson and Medic or Coulson and Captain Marvel or Coulson and Silver Surfer somebody. But change that up a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a C+ for this. You're getting there. You're getting there. The ISOs are pretty close. It's a workable team. It's starting to actually get something that somebody's going to stop and take a look at. Mostly because you've got a big Black Bolt in there. Okay, what the hell is this? Ass Wave. That's what we're going to call it. Ass Wave. You've got half an Asgardians team and most of and some of a Wave 1 Avengers team in here. Your ISOs are way screwed up. Raider on Thor, Skirmisher, Striker for Loki, Hela, respectively. That's for the Asgardian composition. For this composition, having her as the Raider is correct. When you got that 5-man team, Loki sets up the taunt, applies the vulnerable, then Hela goes into it, and then does the double tap because she's a Striker. But that only works with the 5-man team, so Raider on her is good. I still think Loki should be a Skirmisher just because... But Thor has to be a Raider, man. He's hitting all over the place. I know you're going for that single target damage, and man, you already put him up to 4. That was unfortunate. Black Widow by herself without her partner in crime. Yeah, I guess Striker. And then Hulk as a healer. Hey, you got one right. Hulk as a healer. I mean, technically Hela's right too, but... Okay, what can we do to fix this team? Pick one and play it out. I think you should go with Wave 1 Avengers. So get rid of Loki and Hela. They're a liability on this team. Greg is just... Everybody's attacking into Greg, getting the turn meter and killing this team. So swap them out. And then you should go... Let's see. You go Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, and then Hawkeye is how that Wave 1 team should be used. Man, you ruined 2 teams on this one, actually. And that's a waste of resources. I'm giving you the F on that. All right, team number 8. Did I skip one? 7, 8. No, I can count. I swear. Okay, this is the Marauders team. I think you should swap places with Sinister and Sabretooth. I don't know why you're... Get rid of Sabretooth. 18k, forget about it, man. Get rid of Sabretooth. Put in Minerva in here. It's something to do. Or take the whole team off. Use Emma on offensive comps to help you with Heroes for Hire. You could just build something completely different out of this team. Like if you get Doom, you put Doom in here. That's something to do. Although I'm seeing Doom on the Brotherhood. Doom with Brotherhood more often now on defense. I don't know. But man, 18k, he's not stopping anything. Your Strife isn't stopping anything either. He needs to be almost as big as Emma and Sinister. So take him up to 80k and then stop. if you're going to continue building this team. I don't know. Marauders is really, man, its day has come and passed. So same thing with Mystique. She's too low. She's going to die just by splash damage. At least get her away from Strife so she won't take that splash damage. Also, she'll get that evade, which she gets to Sinister, and he passes it to the rest of the team. So your power levels are way screwed up. You're missing the ISO off of Sabretooth. He should be a Raider. I think Mystique should be a... You can use her as a striker, but I think Skirmisher's the way to go. Strife as a healer is okay. He's one of the few tanks I like as a fortifier because he's got barrier built into his kit and he uses it to quite a good effect. Yeah, the other two as healers is okay. Fix your placement, swap out those characters or break up this team altogether. Bring up your power level on Strife. I'm going to give you a C for this team. All right. So that's it for the Recruiters Defense Up review. If you like what you saw, please leave likes, comments in the description, all that good stuff that helps push those algorithms in my favor. If you've got any other ideas on what I can do for defensive comps, please let me know in the comments. I'm starting to read those. I like doing the theory crafting. As always, remember that you should be building your offense before you build your defense. But if you're ready to tinker on that defense, then you can come right here. Find me on Discord. Message me pics of your team, and I can get you here on Defense Up. So, yeah, don't just have a good game. Be good to each other, too. Thanks. Bye.